Page 46, March. This is by Shostakovich. You can read about him in a little paragraph at the top of the page. I just want to talk about this piece a little bit. It is called a march, and it says there in a march tempo. Well, that's handy if it's a march. So you can just picture yourself, or picture a marching band or somebody marching down the street, and that's about how fast this would go. You think of left, right. The common time is 4/4 time. Left, right, left, right, left, right. You have to picture yourself kind of marching down the street as you're doing this sort of thing. We'll start out with the right hand. Right at the beginning, they have you going here, 4. I see no reason I got to use index finger on all those C's, so I'm going to do it 4, 3, 1, 2, 1. And the reason I'm doing a 1 on the first C instead of a 2 is because it's accented. That means a little extra oomph, and the thumb can give, it's a stronger finger. It can give a little extra oomph more easily than the second finger. You can use either one. You can use 2, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1. I'll leave that up to you. But try and do that throughout these different places as if you can. If you don't have to use the same finger on repeated notes. Sometimes it's better to, most of the time it isn't. It's up to you. So it's like in the third line down, the last measure, those 2 half note A flats. You can use the same finger on both of those if you want. Watch the accidentals here carefully. That last line on page 46 in the right hand, well, in both hands, but I'm talking about the right hand right now. Starting out with an A flat, then G flat, E flat, D flat, then a B natural. They didn't have to put in a natural sign there. It would be a B natural anyway. But they're doing it just so you be sure and play a B natural. You might think you're playing a scale. In that case, it would be a B flat going on down, and he's just telling you, no, it's a natural there, really. At the top of page 47, on those half notes, you can use the 3 on each one if you want. But because of what's coming up, I think I prefer a 3, 4, 5. So do 3 on the first one, a 4 on the second, and a 5th on the... And that way you're a little closer to where you want to be, because you want the second on the B flat lower. Not so far to move. If you're here, you got to come, the second finger on that B flat, you got to come down that knee. In my mind, it's easier to this way. For the left hand, really it's just a matter, it's pretty straightforward. You have accents on the first beat at this top page 46. Accent on the first one, and it's a full quarter note, hold it out, but then a staccato. Bring that out. Now, how loud is it? Well, it says P, and that's the melody, and the melody's in the right hand. So if the right hand is soft, the left hand has to be softer than, even with an accent, it's still got to be soft. So if you're soft, and figure out how loud you want the melody to be, softly, and keep the left hand under it. So you have to work out these dynamics very carefully on just how loud you want to play each hand at any time. Last line on page 46. We've looked at the right hand already. Look at the left hand. You're starting out with third finger. They're saying third finger, and that's fine. That by itself isn't bad. The right hand by itself isn't bad. Put them together and see what you get, because it's this. That takes a little bit of practice and coordinating to what note am I playing here and where, and which finger You know, they don't necessarily go together real well, so you have to work that out very carefully. Top of page 47. You're starting out, and this is still left hand. You're starting out with the B flats, that's fine. Then with the index finger on the E flat, and then the thumb on the D. The left hand gets a little bit of melody in the third line down, in the last measure or so. That you can bring that out. But then the right hand's going to take it right back. So you can bring out those few notes in the left hand. And I would finger those 3 C's, 3, 1, 3. That's the third line down, last measure, page 47 in the left hand. Let's try this out and see what happens. We're not going to do march tempo. We're going to do a little slower than that. I put the metronome on 70, so let's try that. It's beating quarter notes. Now we do have a pickup beat, so I'm only going to give us 3 counts. Let's play it together. So the right hand's starting here. Left hand's here. Here we go. 1, ready, and go, and. Three. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.